What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Daily Wrap for Wednesday, the 16th of February, 2022, and I'm DSP, and I'm excited. Why? Because we've got a ginormous amount of brand new games coming your way very shortly. In fact, right now, I'm currently downloading the latest games for this week. I'm downloading right now the King of Fighters 15 to my PS5, as well as Horizon Forbidden West. Got them both tonight. Thanks to everyone who supported the streams in the past couple of weeks, and in particular the past couple of days. That's how I pay for it, with the tips. So thank you for that. Here we go. I actually just opened up the menu because I've never really done this on PS5 before. I opened up the menu to actually see the live download status of the games. According to this, King of Fighters is a whopping 67 gigs, which is pretty large for a fighting game on PS5. And I think Horizon Forbidden West is something like 80-something gigs, so fairly large games. I'm excited, but before we get to that, let's talk about what happened today. This is the Daily Wrap, isn't it? So, by the way, you can hear the PS5 dashboard, don't you? Oh, I'm going to mute that. I was like, you probably hear that. You're probably wondering what that is. So, today, 2 interesting streams, for sure. Start off today with Dying Light 2, and it was the last hurrah. And what I mean by that is the game, essentially, I played it for 12 hours. I was like, dude, in the next 3 hours, there better be something good happening in this game. And based on that, we will determine if I want to go back, in the future and play it again or not. So I focused solely on the story today, 3 more hours. By the end of the 15th hour of gameplay, yes, 15 hours, 5 major streams, we had finally gotten to the real game. I'm not kidding. The game has a 15-hour-long introduction. What the fuck were they thinking when they made this game? Have they never heard of pacing before? I guess not. In the main city of Dying Light 2, there's giant buildings, skyscrapers, and you use your paraglider to go between the buildings. There's these jets of air that are going up, and they hook you up, and you can fly all around. If you side with the survivors like I did, all these added parkour abilities have been added to the city, including zip lines, and I think later on you get bounce pads and all kinds of stuff to make it traversal easy. You never really have to go down to ground level unless there's a mission that's actually down there. So now it's more like, you feel like Batman almost. You're flying around the city and doing all this crazy stuff, traversing it, rather than having to worry about running around on the ground. Admittedly, now it feels much better. The first third of the game was in those suburb, like little, kind of side city, side area, and the buildings are much lower to the ground, and you have to hit the ground a lot. In this case, now it seems like it's changed dramatically. So here I am ending my 15th hour of gameplay. I'm like, so finally this is the real game. And it actually seems more interesting. And now I'm out of time to play it. It took me 5 fucking streams to get this far. And now it's like, well, guess what? I got brand new releases coming up. The game should have given me a taste of what the game really was in the first few hours, not 15 hours in. I can't believe we found a game that actually had worse pacing than Days Gone. Because I thought Days Gone took the cake for it, taking 12 hours to get to the real gameplay. This one takes fucking 15. Now, any other time of year, I probably would have stuck with it. But I know for a fact people are going to want to see the new releases. We got King of Fighters 15 tomorrow all day long. We got Horizon Forbidden West starting on Friday. And then we're going to alternate those two because we got Elden Ring in a week, right? So I'm sorry. Dying Light 2, you fucked up. Being quite frank and honest here, they fucked up the game with the game development. It should have gotten to the meat of the game more quickly. And now it's on hiatus. Tough. Too bad. It's on hiatus. Now, will it ever come back? Really up to you. What I'd like you guys to do, please take the opportunity to watch the on-demand videos. There's 15 hours of them. Let me know what you think. Leave comments on the videos, all right? Or give me feedback otherwise, whether you want to leave a comment on this video, you want to send me a tweet, email me, whatever. What I'd like to do is once we get through the games I'm playing right now, so that's King of Fighters, Horizon Forbidden West, Elden Ring coming up next week, okay? Maybe a little bit further in Pokemon, etc. In about a month's time, I would think. It's going to take us a while to get through these very lengthy and challenging games. Once we get to the end of some of these games, and now time's starting to open up again in March, maybe then we could reconvene and say, hey, do you guys want to see me go back and play Dying Light 2 again? Okay? I'm not opposed to it. I own it. You know what I mean? Like, I own the game. So it would almost be a shame to not try to go back and play more and finish it. At the same time, it begs the question, in a month, is anyone, absolutely anyone, going to give a crap about Dying Light 2? Or will it be like, that's old news, play newer games? Because there will be newer games. Next month, we got all kinds of newer games coming out. Some of which I will be playing, some maybe not. In fact, there's one coming up in the next week I want to play called Martha is Dead. It's a horror game that's so apparently extreme and scary and gory that PlayStation forced censorship of it. That's pretty crazy and intense, right? And so, like, there's all these games I want to play. Is anyone going to want to see me go back to Dying Light 2? I don't know. What I may do is sometime in March do a poll to get your opinions on, did you like the game enough that you would want me to go back to it in the future? And we'll go from there. For now, it's on hiatus. It's a shame that it goes on hiatus as it hits the best part of the game, the open world, as it's supposed to be, but it should have been fucking 2-3 hours in, not 15. That's the game dev's fault. Techland really fucked this one up. Damn. All right. Then on the late stream, it was Skyrim. We had a lot of fun in Skyrim Anniversary Edition tonight. It was Riften, so we actually killed Grelid the Kind to start up the Dark Brotherhood plot line, but then really we focused on the Thieves Guild and did a bunch of stuff to get that started, and that's basically where we kind of left off. So we will be focusing on the Thieves Guild for the next several streams, I assume. Maybe we'll even go through the whole guild plotline. Who knows? But it was fun. However, second night in a row, the late stream, for some reason, had very low support. I think I made $30 on the late stream. And this is actually very surprising for Skyrim. All right? Skyrim, typically whenever I've played it, has gotten good support. I don't know what happened tonight and why Skyrim now is getting such dwindling support. I don't know if people are just tired of it because I've been playing it for an extended period of time. It was a little disheartening because right now I had to buy 2 games tonight. I got to buy Elden Ring next week. I'm considering buying King of Fighters 15 on the Xbox to get both experiences and the maximum amount of competition for online play. You know, and to have 2 now really slow late nights is bad. It's one thing to have 1 slow late night stream. Okay, big deal. 2 in a row, that's not good. I hope with these new releases now, King of Fighters all day tomorrow, Horizon Forbidden West all day Friday, and then alternating Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully, this will bring support. I hope. Because it is starting to worry me a little bit that now the late night streams all seem to be getting slow. That's not good. Okay? But let's see what happens. I'm not going to panic and say the sky is falling and worry about it so bad now. Let's see how the rest of the week goes. So as I just said, tomorrow is the King of Fighters 15 premiere day. I'm playing it all day long. On the first stream and the second, it's going to be a combination of everything. Likely the first thing I'll do is go to training mode / tutorial modes, so it'll explain the basics of the game to me. I'm sure this game has new gameplay mechanics and things that I need to learn so that I can play the game at a competitive level. I know the basics of King of Fighters, but I don't know the new systems of canceling of combos and super cancels and, you know, who knows what they're called in this game. That's what I need to figure out, okay? So once I basically go through the standard tutorial / training stuff, then likely what I'll do is pick a team or 2 that I want to mess around with, and maybe I'll go through training mode and try to learn combos and stuff with that team for a little bit, and then we'll go into arcade mode / story mode, whatever it's called in this game, where you get the story. Try to play through it, see who the final boss of the game is, and take it on with one of the teams, mess around, and then maybe take that team online and see if I can actually do some online play with them. And then I'll probably do that with other teams. Try out a new team, training mode for a little bit, go through arcade mode, take them online. Now, the first stream tomorrow is 3 hours of gameplay, and the night stream is 2. So that's 5 hours of gameplay on premiere day. Will that mean I'm guaranteed to get a ridiculous amount of online play in first day? No. But I do want to try the online play day 1. I do. I want to play with at least, maybe, let's say, at least 2 teams online, if not more. Of course, the thing is, the better I get with one team, people are going to say, oh, pick another team. This always happens with fighting games. I start to do well with one character. Oh, pick another character. But I just started with the character. I played with them for an hour. I'm doing good. Oh, see, that's the problem. You're doing too good. Pick another character. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully things go smooth and it ends up being a really great fighting game premiere. I'm excited because I have not played a fighting game in so damn long. It's going to be exciting, I feel. Okay? Then on Friday, all day long, it's Horizon Forbidden West. So great new release stuff coming up the next few days. Thank you guys for a great streaming day today. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for King of Fighters all day long. Have a good night, everyone. Peace out, and I'll see you then.